Well, hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back. Short little update on Asus and the drama of my Tuf 17 computer. So they got a hold of me on Tuesday and completed their investigation. Of course, they didn't tell us the results. We knew that was going to happen anyway. But they did send me RMA stuff and paperwork, fill it out, blah, 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 throw it in the box. After, of course, I had to reset it back to factory again. Yeah, don't ever send your computer out with your personal crap on it, man. Seriously, don't do it. Always reset it to factory. Anyways, so it went back to them, and that was Tuesday night. We shipped it out. They've had it since 9 a.m. Wednesday morning, according to the FedEx label, anyways, unless the driver was sleeping at the wheel. And so this is Thursday now. I'm not expecting to hear anything today or tomorrow, but hey, you never know. But when we do get word, we'll let you know what's going on next. But definitely when we get it back, we are going to do an extremely thorough unboxing, like to the hilt. And because, yeah, this is onset some massive paranoia now with my equipment, right? And of course, I still am in the full agreement. As said before, I am never buying another Asus computer again. I still have 22 months worth of payments left on this thing. Once it's paid, I'm done. That's it. And hopefully by then we should have M5 chips out from Apple and I can just buy a new Apple computer at that point. I'm hoping before then would be nice. But yeah, lack of cash right now. So, but if a miracle happens, awesome. Because I really wouldn't mind an M3 system for what I've been hearing about them. But the bonus is I get to see the release of the M3s and see how they are really doing in comparison to even the M1s or M2s. Because Apple has gone into AAA gaming, as many of you should know by now, and it's only going to get better and better and better as things go along. And so I'm really hoping that the M3s are really the clutch for what I'm going to need for the next couple of years for gaming and everything else, and I can finally be done with the PC world. I'm so sick and tired of Windows computers, and there's a whole other video we can do on that and why. But if I do get stuck having to buy another PC again because of the lack of gaming, right, with Apple, then I am leaning towards either something like a Lenovo gamer system or maybe an HP. Still going to stick with the laptops, I think, though, just because it's more convenient for my desk setup in here to just have a laptop as a gaming system and just hook it into my 4K display. It just makes more sense to me than having a big power sucking tower on the ground. But we'll see how things go one way or another. But hopefully we get it back very soon, and that everything is hunky dory and 100% the way it should be. I guess we're going to find out, right? And we'll see how things go this time. But regardless, at least they've come good for the RMA. It's back in their care. And now we get to see how well they do the repair this time. Because now they have to disassemble the sucker in order to change the screen. So let's hope nothing goes wrong. Okay? Like crossing fingers, man. Like this is just nuts. Nobody should have to go through this kind of terror with any company. But either way, that's where we're sitting with this. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the drama. And I guess we'll take it from here, and we're going to have some other videos for you guys in the meantime anyways. You know that's going to happen. And once we do get this thing back, we'll see how they did this time. Just really hoping and praying that nothing else goes wrong with this thing. Like, this is just stupidness completely. I mean, I bought a Lenovo laptop before, and I never had one day of trouble with that thing ever. Even my tower that I bought as well, never one day of trouble with that thing. Other than when, of course, Windows 11 came out and screwed my computer over. And yet it was a Windows 11 compliant system. It's just that with PCs, what you have to realize is unless it's an actual real IBM system, like IBM, everything's a clone. So it's called compatible to a certain point. This is why with this Windows update that wreaked havoc on everybody, and some people worse than others, like yours truly got the worst brunt of it. You know, it's something where that's not in Microsoft's control completely, right? Though it should be because they do the operating system for all the PC brands in the world. This is why Apple is such a nice little setup, not just because they're easier to use and stuff. and they're more powerful in general. Okay, it's the simple fact that Apple does their own technology and they do their own software, not just the operating system either. They have other programs too. They do it themselves. So everything is perfect and 100% tightly knit, okay, the way it should be. This does not happen in the PC world, okay? And unless it's an IBM, then it's fully 100% compliant. If you knew the entire backstory of Microsoft, you'd understand why it is that way, okay? But anything that is not IBM, okay, IBM PC, you've got Lenovo, you've got HP, you've got Acer, Asus, you've got MSI, Gigabyte, which I think Gigabyte is part of MSI, come to think of it. Anyways, whatever, you get the idea, right? That's all clones of the real deal, of the originator, right? So we can expect that not always are we going to have 100% compatibility when it comes to software and hardware working together properly, right? Because we have one company that writes the operating system for all the hardware out there in the world, right? So each company, they don't get to choose how things completely work. And it makes them responsible for making sure that their stuff is compatible hardware to software with the Windows OS. And it doesn't always work out 100%, right? So, we always get these little bugaboos that show up somewhere, right? Anyways, whole other video, but that's where we're at with this one with Asus. We'll talk more on this subject whenever we see it back here. Hopefully it's soon and it doesn't take too long to get it repaired, but we're going to see how things go, and you'll probably enjoy that unboxing of the return a lot more because it's going to be extremely in-depth, and we are definitely pulling the flashlight out to make sure we check that screen over really good before we even fire it up, and then we're going to fire it up and see how things really go in the end. Okay, anyways, that's it, that's all. Stay tuned for more on this. Stay tuned for more videos, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It does help me out. If you like this video, give her a good thumbs up. That helps as well, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.